poll. How many of you even knew that you could major in professional sales when you go to college? Okay, a couple of you. I know you know, Ryan. Okay. Yeah, I mean, professional sales wasn't an option for anybody who's in their mid-30s on up, because we were one of the first sales programs in the country to even launch. And that's one of the things that's a huge differentiator. The job fair that Terry Beth talks about, they put on, which is phenomenal, and definitely would encourage all of you to attend. 76% of the firms that are there at the job fair want sales students. It's one of the things that we're known for in the College of Business and Innovation. We've been independently ranked as a top robust program in the country. Believe it or not, there's over 100 sales programs nationwide. So, but we're not too concerned because we've been independently ranked as top. There are only 12 universities in the country where you can major in professional sales, and we definitely have the depth to help you because we are one of 2 in the country that has 3 different undergraduate designations plus an MBA concentration to go along with that. The placement rates that you see in the College of Business, very, very strong. In the professional sales program, 100% of our students who are actively looking for jobs get a job. The demand in sales is very, very high, and I think part of that relates to the internships that Dr. Terry Beth Gordon was talking about, because in professional sales, we require our students to do an internship if they are going to major in professional sales. So not having an internship is a huge competitive disadvantage. When we've talked to our students, half the firms that they talk to turn into job offers, and a lot of times those internships are what's on their short list. And even though you might be thinking, but I'm not going to be hiring students on a regular basis because of the size of my company and where we're at from a growth perspective, and I can tell you that an internship is the single most important thing you can do for your long-term recruiting sustainability of your organization. You can always find something that you can do that's in a smaller capacity over time. The average rate for a sales intern is 12, not 10, plus commission. And you know, with the students that we've been tracking, Sales Education Foundation's tracked UT students and other students from across the country, and they're ramping up 50% faster than their non-university trained counterparts, and the retention is 33% higher. And it's because of the experiential learning that Dean Inch talked about and the things that we're doing to help get them prepared. Internships are a big part of it. Our students are very social, not just the professional sales students. When they do that internship, look at it as drip marketing for your firm, because they come back either after working full-time during the summer or part-time in between their classes, and then they're talking to their peers about what they did and what their experiences were. And you get the right student who's well-connected, I guarantee you're going to have a very healthy stream of interns for a while, because they're going to talk to their peers about the great experience that they had, and then they're going to try to help each other to get jobs, because we've got 85% of all business students in general doing internships, so those things are really strong. Some extra things that we do in the professional sales program to supplement the already strong programming at the college level is we send our students to national sales competitions all over the country. We've been placing in the top 10 multiple times for over a decade, and in fact we host our own internal competition for the past 5 years, and we're rolling that out on a national scale starting next year in February. We've got 25 universities already committed, top professional sales students from all over the country coming here, and 3M Corporation has agreed to be product sponsor for the next 3 years. So we're doing what we can to help students develop from a very early stage. One of the things that differentiates the internal competition that we run and also the national that we're launching is that we actually kick out the seniors. God bless them, but they're a waste of time. They're a waste of time for reasons that Dr. Terry Beth and Dr. Inch mentioned, and that is they're going into senior year already placed. Okay? You can go to a national sales competition, find someone and fall in love, but guess what? There's a ring on it. Okay? They're already placed, or there's already multiple offers on the table. So we're focusing on those hungry freshmen, sophomore, and junior students. We're going to have different divisions so that everything is transparent and fair, because I can attest to the fact that, and I'd be willing to bet that I know exactly which father you were talking to today, because I think he stopped over to see me too. But when you find those students that want, if you go to the job fair, you might be thinking, oh, I need that more seasoned student. I'm telling you right now, that freshman or sophomore that's at the job fair that wants to intern and talk to you or have a mentoring or a coaching conversation, it would be a grave mistake to turn that individual away. Because you turn them away, I guarantee you they will never come back, because they don't have to. They don't have to. The events and programming that we do, the internal competition and the networking night, I haven't had to do any advertising or promotion for 3 years. The events fill, zero advertising. Class speakers, it gets really tempting because I would never have to teach again. There is absolutely no shortage of individuals that want to come in and share what it is that they do with our students. So definitely encourage you to get involved. Student organizations is another thing that I would really encourage you to do. We have some degree of influence in this way when it comes to student organizations, but with a lot of the student organizations, there's one for every single major. If you're on the College of Business homepage, there's a link for student organizations. I'd encourage you to take a look at that and see which student organizations are relative to the disciplines you're interested in recruiting, because here's the thing. You do need to pay the interns ideally, and ideally nicely, pay the student organizations, but here's a little secret on some currency with student organizations. They all want to rise in their national rankings for how good their chapter is. And to rise in national rankings, they need to do projects. And guess what? Projects means chapter points, which means you might not have to pay them, or you might get away with paying them a little bit less because they get the experience, okay? And the students really enjoy getting dirty and down to brass tacks on projects, so that's something else to take into consideration as well. And if you like our students, and a lot of organizations do, because we have fantastic retention with the organizations that come to recruit our students. We have over 24 sponsors as well for our professional sales program. We eat what we kill in the sales program because we are completely self-funding. We don't receive any funding from the university to operate, and we're very proud of that because it's a way for us to continue to demonstrate our value and to have that reiterated time and time again for over a decade is important to us. But if you like our professional sales students and you like the training and the best practices and the experiential learning that we do, we can help your current sales force too. We do customized training for companies. We do one-on-one coaching sessions as well at the rep level and also at the leadership level. And if a customized program isn't necessarily something that you would have the time or the time, talent, and or treasure to take a look into, we also have certificate programs as well. You have 2 different options at the certificate level. We have an online interactive professional sales certificate program that's the highlight reel of what we do with our professional sales program. And then the other thing that we have is a post-baccalaureate certificate as well, where you would actually get to take classes alongside with our students. It takes a little bit longer, the investment point's a little bit higher because you're actually going to be engaging at the regular classroom level, but just some things to think about. Also happy to help with research and consulting projects. And then the facilities that we have here, they're also available for rental as well. So, because that way, we can, one of the things that we love doing is recording the students so we can go John Madden on it in the classroom, and the students will sit there and be like, oh my God, don't pick mine, do not pick mine. And some of them are like, no, Jones, I had a fantastic one, bring it up. Yep, bring it up, we want everyone to see. But we've got these wonderful facilities where we can securely, webcast your people to use it for self-assessment, to record training sessions that you're gonna be doing, and then securely store those for you and archive them as well. So just a couple of the things that we're able to do for you. I'm gonna be around as well and look forward to talking with any of you so we can together help develop the world's future sales leaders, one student at a time.